Hi, today I'm going to make a set of an envelope and a card, and I'm going to begin with the envelope. For this, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 8.5 for 6 inches, and in this piece of cardstock, I already print the digit that I'm going to color. Then I'm going to make the marks that we are going to need. We are going to make the first lines half an inch of each of the two long sides, because we need to make the flaps to close our envelope. And then you need to see which is your bottom, and you are also going to make a mark in half of an inch. Okay, we are going to make this. I'm sorry, my camera was wrong, but in here is the way that it's going to look at the end. Now, while I color my digi, I'm going to leave you a little music. Well, now we have all the marks that we need to make our envelope. I make a mark of 2 inches. That is going to be the flap that is going to help us to close our envelope. And I'm going to cut these corners, and in here, these parts that we don't need. Still, we need to cut a little bit more, but I'll show you. I don't recommend that to close this envelope you use a square of 6 by 6 inches, because then it's going to be very difficult to put inside the card, but also to take it out. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make these folds, and now I'm going to take a piece of 6 inches by 4, and that way we are going to have enough space for us to put inside the card. But I'm going to make this mark with a pencil, and I'm going to cut this piece that now is going to be a leftover piece. So let me cut this part. And now it's time to glue it. I'm going to use the tacky glue, but if you like, you can use double-sided tape. Just be sure that you put enough glue so the envelope stay closed. And now we are going to put our piece of cardstock. Now you have your pocket, you close this part, and our envelope is ready to put the address and a stamp. Now we need to make the card that is going to match this envelope. So for the card, we're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 5 inches by 10, and we are going to make a mark in 5 inches. We are going to fold it, and then we are going to put this piece of designer paper that measures 4 3/4 of an inch. This paper is also part of the bundle, and I want to have a border all around my paper, so I want to be sure that the space is even everywhere. And now I notice that I need a little more glue in some of the corners, so this is the time to put it on to be sure that everything is glued. Now I'm going to put this oval more or less in the middle, but first I want to show you the dies that I use. I use these dies to cut my oval, and in the bottom I'm going to put this border, so I need to be sure that it's in the place that I need, and I'm going to use my mat to know that I am putting in the correct position. Now it's time to put this oval. This oval I cut it with the Big Shot, but the oval that in which I have the digi, I use the die, but just to mark the oval, because as you can see in the part of the hat and in the part of the boot, it was a little bigger, so I cut it by hand, and then I put this 3D foam tape to give a little volume to my card. Not too much, because sometimes when you put it in the mail, it's not a good idea to put a lot of bulky stuff. The digi, I color it exactly the same way that I color my digi for the envelope. Now I need to put these little leaves and a heart, and the set is done. I hope you like it. If you do it, please give me a like in this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see all the ideas that I share with you. I'm going to wait for you tomorrow for a new tutorial, and I'm going to leave in the bottom of this video the link for the store. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.